And we're back with another video related to the new computer that I purchased, which is why we're at user benchmark, because after I managed to finally get all the Windows updates installed, which finally happened, and I ended up going to bed at 6 because the first time I tried it, it failed. Okay, right. Well, because the only reason why I'm doing this video and showing this webpage is, because of some information that I have uncovered about the new computer. Because in the invoice and on the box, it states that it is a ZooStorm 7720-3302-1. Yet, as you could probably see from the web page and where it says System on the right, it is showing that it is a ZooStorm 7710 4289A. And this would have come directly from the from the system's hardware. So yeah, even then when I try to search this number on the ZooStorm website, I get nothing. But then again, the ASUS is only doing support for the H81MK motherboard, so it is going to be a redundant system, and probably no longer listed on ZooStorm's site. Yeah, but let's have a look at these little ratings first. So, gaming, tree trunk; desktop, sailboat; workstation, tree trunk. So, at least in comparison from the new computer to the laptop, which I think got worse ratings, and actually had a heck of a lot of problems going through the graphics tests. It is at least decent, although it'll probably go better once I glue some more RAM to it. A better hard drive, actually an SSD, and a graphics card. But let's read through this. Status: overall, this PC is performing above expectations. It's in the 71st percentile, which means that out of 100 PCs with the exact same components, 29 performed better. Yeah. Processor: with an average single core score, this CPU can handle browsing the web, email, video playback, and the majority of general computer tasks, including moderate gaming when coupled with an appropriate GPU. Finally, with a gaming score of 38.5, this CPU suitability for 3D gaming is below average. Graphics: 3.56 is too low to play 3D games or use CAD packages. Note: general computing tasks don't require 3D graphics. Although if I actually threw the graphics up to 1 gig, it might improve things slightly. Boot drive: the boot partition is located on a mechanical or hybrid drive. Moving the system to an SSD will yield far faster boot times, better system responsiveness, and faster application load times. Duh. I mean, it is a 5400 RPM laptop drive. Give me strength. Alright. Memory: 2 gig is enough RAM to run any version of Windows. However, a minimum of 4 gig is recommended for gaming. or with any other RAM-intensive task such as photo/video editing, or using Google Chrome. This system will also be a little more responsive with 4 gigs of RAM. Yeah, I'm actually going to be putting 8 in this thing. Or that thing. Yeah, OS version. Windows 8.1 is the second most recent version of Windows, but it is worth upgrading to Windows 10, which has several improvements made to the user interface, including a better home screen. Well, I could try upgrading to Windows 10 Home on that, although if it actually activates another thing, and I'm not even sure if there's any recovery on the Zoo Storm. Right, PC performing above expectations, 71st percentile. Right. So, we have the Intel Celeron G1820. 36 user benchmarks, average bench 36%, and we're 38.5, which is below average, but yeah. Good thing we've got this, yeah. Intel HD graphics, and I know this is HD 4000 because basically because it's actually just running off the processor HD 4000 from the Celeron G1820. Yeah. Lighting 8, reflection 9, parallax 9.8. 3%, 8.93 frames per second average. M-render, gravity 3.2, splatting 8.5, 4%, 6.5 frames per second. Performing above expectations, yeah. And although I know it is not running 1 gig, I think it's probably running about 128, but the BIOS setting is set to automatic. Yeah, Western Digital Blue 2.5, 320 gig, 2010. Yes, this thing is SATA 2, not SATA 3. Yeah, max speed SATA 2, 300 megabits a second, megabytes, whatever. System NCQ 5400 RPM, 4K aligned, smart. Performing above expectations, 63rd percentile. And I did actually run Crystal Disk Info on it, and apart from the dings on the case, the hard drive has barely been used. It's got about, over 10 power on cycles and about a little under 20 hours of use. So, yeah, right. Final part, the memory. Crucial CT25664BA160B.C8FE 1 times 2 gig. One of 2 slots used. 2 gig DIMM DDR3 1600 MHz clocked at 1333. And the only reason why it's clocked at 1333 MHz is because that's the max that the Celeron can support. So anything over 1333 is down clocked to 1333, which is a good thing because I'm going to be running slightly. I'm actually going to be running slightly faster RAM, although even then it's going to be down clocked at first to 1600 megahertz because I actually want to get specific RAM for this. If I go over the 1600 mark, and then again, it's also going to then be downclocked again to 1333. Yeah, here's the system memory latency ladder. Data width 8 kilobit, 1.65, 1.59 at 16, 1.6. Yeah, and these are all nanoseconds. 1.61 at 32, 2.97 at 64, 3.67 at 128, 4.52 at 256, 10.21 at 512. Now we're up to the megs. 13.41. 16.81 at 2. 40.39 at 4. 57.93 at 8. 62.88 at 16. 64.39 at 32, and it's practically near enough plateauing out. 65.93 at 64, and 69.87 at 128, and I've just spotted something flying around. Don't need to worry about that. Custom Build Explorer. Explorer upgrades for this PC. Nope. Not like that. The best. Yeah. So, yeah. Now, well, at least now everything is now working on that desktop. I just need to get it its own monitor, and then once I get the graphics, well, the RAM comes first, then the monitor. I'll actually have to get the power supply because that 250 watt tank of a power supply in that computer isn't going to be capable of running an RX 460. And I got to put that in there because I have to do some deducting. Right. Yeah. I was actually working on it just up until just about now. And then I suddenly realised it's gone 3 o'clock in the morning. It's now nearly 3:45. So, yes, and I have been waffling on here for 12 minutes already. So, oh, also, just before I brought the desktop, I also brought myself, well, a VGA cable so as I can actually connect the new desktop to my existing monitor, which was VGA only. Plus, I also got myself a headset, which is what I'm using to record this now. So, if anyone has been watching my previous, well, captured recordings, like this one, oh, excuse me, if anyone has actually watched my other page captured or the playthrough of FTL, where I've actually used my old Technica from Tesco's headset to do the recording, or the more recent one with one of the, I think it was the last Humble Monthly unboxing. I did that. But yeah. So yeah, we're coming up on 14 minutes now, so right, let's call it a night. So, this is Blighty Otaku, signing off. Until next time, I'll catch you later.